What is up, everybody? Welcome to Metroid Zero Mission Part 1. I was planning on streaming this tomorrow like I normally do on weekends, but I was like, you know what, I got some free time tonight. Might as well go ahead and start, right? Welcome to the stream, Max Yiga. Hi, how's it going? It's going great. How are you, my friend? This game is fun, but I always spoil myself when watching YouTube because I want to finish the videos, so don't be like me. Fair enough. Also, Donkey Kong Bonanza loaded onto my system today, and I think it's going to work out to where we're going to be able to do some kind of launch stream for it. Not quite sure yet, though, so question mark there. We're probably going to do it 50-50, we'll see. But I definitely want to. But yeah, hate that we didn't get no Nintendo Direct this week. However, my hype for Metroid Prime 4 is through the roof, seeing as that I have a feeling that's probably going to be the next big game after DK Bonanza. It just makes too much sense. Makes way too much sense. So I kind of wanted to do a Metroid marathon. And I know I put out a community post saying that, showing all the games I was going to play. And I got a couple of you asking me, what about Metroid 2? What about Metroid 2? I might do it if you guys really, really want me to, but the game is just... I beat it one time, and it's just boring. It's boring, black and white, boring. I'm sorry. Like, it's my least of the 5. Now, if it was Metroid Samus Returns, the remake on 3DS, and somehow it was ported to this, I would much more... I would definitely be playing that. But they hadn't done that yet. So... But anywho, no, it is not out, Max. It's just it preloads onto the system about a week in advance. That way, it's ready to go whenever it does release. So, but yeah, we'll do some kind of launch stream for it. Probably, it's more than likely we're going to. Things are going to work out to where we're going to be able to. So, but anywho, let's get started, shall we? Today's about Metroid Zero Mission. I'm ready. I am ready. I think apparently I started a I'll erase that. Why not? Apparently I started a file and just never continued. That was weird. All right, let's do this. Start game. We're not gonna go easy. We're gonna go normal because I feel like I'm a seasoned player. I don't know. But yeah, and I have something pretty special planned for when we get to Metroid Prime. And I'll talk about a little bit about that towards the end of the stream. So yeah, it'll be fun. Just hang out tonight. Just play some Metroid Zero Mission. The better version of Metroid NES. I have beat that one all the way through one time on my. I've done it both on in Nintendo Switch Online, but also on. Trying to think on my Game Boy Advance way back in the day. Did it without any save states. I was about to say it's not as fun if you already played it. Yeah, I am not one of those blessed few who probably got it. I'm sure Nintendo's probably already sent out like review copies and stuff like that. I was not that blessed. So yeah, I was not that blessed. So but anyway, how is y'all's hype for Donkey Kong Bonanza? What are you guys excited to get it day one? I'll be honest, when it was first announced, I was kind of about it. I mean, it looked cool, but after going hands-on with it and seeing that Donkey Kong Direct, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I actually am much more excited for it now. Way more excited for it. So. Because it looks a lot more expansive than I, initially was thinking it was going to be. Alright. And it's looking more and more like it's a prequel to Odyssey. Oh, I keep thinking that you're playing Metroid Fusion. Oh, that's coming, but it won't, oh gosh, nope. That's definitely coming, but yeah, no, we will not be playing Metroid Fusion today. Of the 5 Metroid games, like of the 5 2D Metroid games, what are you guys? What is y'all's favorite? I think out of the 5, I would probably rank Metroid Dread as number 1. I think I would rate this game as number 2 and Super Metroid as number 3. I know that I would get a lot of hate for that, but because people regard Super Metroid as like the best game of all time, and I just went the wrong way. It depends if Pauline's voice is going to be annoying or not, because I have not really played any DK games, and there are other games I'm waiting for. Yeah, like for example, Metroid Prime 4. I'll be honest, another reason why, because I initially was not gonna get this game day one, and the reason for that is because of Metroid. Like, I have a feeling Metroid Prime 4 is probably the next big game after DK is out. And I'll be taking that. So, there are other games coming this year that I think I'm just much more excited for. I love Dread because of the ME zones. Scared me much when I was 10, LL, then went back, yeah. So have you finished Dread then? Like, because the final boss of that game, pretty tough, I have to admit. Even if you have like a lot of energy tanks and missiles and stuff, like the final boss of Dread is pretty difficult. Of course, there was one time I did run through the game without any energy tanks, and so I was able to learn like the patterns and stuff. Oh, can't go that way. Ooh, watch out, watch out, watch out. So I was able to like learn the patterns and stuff. It's definitely not easy. So you have finished it. Cool. That's awesome. And this is obviously the end of the game that we will definitely be dealing with later on. Watch out. Oh, come on. Come on. If I'd like to not die, please. Thank you. Yeah, I think my top 3 in terms of the original 5, like Metroids 1 through 5, it's Dread, this game, and then Super. I love Fusion as well. What's up, Nighttime? How are you doing? Fun fact, everybody, Nighttime is also a streamer, and we will be going head-to-head in a Zelda race very soon. The thumbnail is already up. The stream is already up. If you guys want to go and like that, it's pretty cool. Go ahead and leave a like on it. It's going to be a battle for the ages. We will be racing our way through Wind Waker, and it's going to be an epic time. I'm very excited. Super Metroid is my favorite because on the Wii U, when I was 7, my dad walked me through the game. Yeah, that's cool. Super Metroid is my dad's favorite game of all time. It's my favorite. It's his favorite Metroid game of all time. Doing awesome. Work week is over. And are you ready? I am ready. I've actually got my Wii U hooked up already. Made sure the save files are good to go. I say save files because me and Nighttime have agreed that we are not going to spend 5 hours trying to get the Swift Sale. Because it's just ridiculous. We need bombs. Let's see, and I think there's actually a mini boss here. I think, if my memory serves me correctly. Wind Waker Race just finished the game after my family's Wii U broke down. Oh man, hate that. I hate that your Wii U broke down, but glad you're able to finish the game. All right, but yes, I am pumped, Nighttime Luigi. I'm ready. Oh, watch out! Watch out! Come on! Come on! Oop. He ran away. He ran away. I think you're supposed to, yeah, I think we're supposed to go like track him down in another room. And I think it's actually in the room above us. Yeah, heck no. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, it doesn't have, technically, I mean, it may not take 5 hours. Like, sometimes you may go and it may be you're supposed to get the Swift Sale at like the auction house on Windfall. And it might be the first item to show up, you know? But it also might be nothing but a repetitive joy pendant. So we're just going to be like, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and have a save file ready to after we finish the first dungeon, we can go ahead and have it. And but yes, I am ready. Nighttime, and because it's not as long of a game as, like, say Twilight Princess, for example, I think we could probably go through the whole thing in one stream. Do you think? I think it's possible. What do you think? I think it's very much doable. Awesome, you finished the game. What did you think of it? Do you think you're going to win, Nighttime Luigi? I think it's going to be a very close race. Nighttime is a Zelda master. Like, he knew, like, for example, like, I remember when I was going through my 3-heart challenge of Ocarina of Time, and he knew some things and some tactics about how to beat bosses that I didn't even know about. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I think Nighttime's got some tricks up his sleeve, but to be fair, I think I do too. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a close race. It's going to be entertaining, and at the same time, I'm excited to just do it. It's gonna be fun. Let's go. What do we get? We got the Charge Beam. Love me some Charge Beam. Charge Beam is good. Alright. Charge Beam is always good. And I will definitely be taking the Energy Tank. Energy Tank is good. The sailing was not as magical as being a 6-year-old, but it was fun, yeah. And weirdly enough, this is going to sound kind of controversial, Wind Waker on GameCube NSO has not been bad to go back to. And it may just be because I can now take that game on the go with me. But And they've cleaned up the original game a lot on the NSO version, so. But what did we get? Ooh, map room. Maps are important. Maps are very important. All right. I have a cousin who Wind Waker is like his favorite game of all time. He wants a sequel to that game so bad. And I don't blame him because Wind Waker is such a good one. We need bombs. And I'm gonna assume this is where we get the bombs. Makes the most sense to me. We got the bombs because we're awesome. Alright, this, I think we're gonna need some more missiles. Big time. Anything over here? Yep. Whoop, watch out. Can we not jump? There we go. But you're like, what the heck, dude? There we go. Missile tank acquired. You should have a section in the speedrun where you have target and the Oasis and do all the sliding puzzles. The sliding puzzles. Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Absolutely not. That is a nightmare. You know, I don't think I've ever done that. Like, just in a, call it a casual playthrough or what, like in any kind of playthrough, I never beat that. Never. And I think if we ever did do that, because Nighttime has beat that, has actually 100%ed Wind Waker, I believe. And he would absolutely destroy me in that. So, no, I vote no, because I'm unequally, I'm not prepared. I am not prepared at all. Alright. So yeah, Nighttime would absolutely destroy me. I love them even before I found a video that explains how to solve the puzzles. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've tinkered around with them a little bit, but like, no. Nope. No, no. Do it for Snot Kid. We may figure something out. We may work something out. I don't know for us to maybe do it or not. I don't know. We'll see. We might do a vote. If I might put out a poll, like, should we do the Snot Kid puzzle? Like, before we get further into it, like, oh no, that's one thing I've never done, the sliding puzzles. Oh, okay, so never mind, Nighttime has not done the sliding puzzles. Alright, so I think it's a unanimous vote. We're not doing it. Of course, you never know. The fans may want it. And you know what they say, the fans are always right. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not either. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now we can make it through here. Yeah, Metroid Zero Mission is a fun game. I remember I had no idea that this, well, you get 50 rubies for each completion, which Tingle will want, but you don't need Triforce charge. So, well, yeah, in the HD, yeah, you don't. Well, you gotta have them in order for, yeah, that's Mother Brain, by the way. That's our culprit. We gotta beat Mother Brain. But I'm willing to add a whole Savage Labyrinth to the whole Savage Labyrinth, all 50 floors. Oh no. Uh, I don't know, man. You need 3 charge deciphered. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, man. A whole Savage Labyrinth? Ooh, watch out. It'd be challenging. Did you see me beat it with 3 hearts? I actually haven't yet. I gotta go watch that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, though, that you have. I don't even think I've done that. Like, the whole Savage Labyrinth? I don't think I've ever done that. I love this music, by the way. The coolest thing about Metroid Zero Mission is how they remastered all the tracks from the OG, from Metroid NES, and it's cool. And they added new areas that weren't in the original game. And I think that's pretty cool. Alright. Chozo Ruins. Gotta love the Chozo Ruins. The 50 floors is fun. Yeah, it does add an extra element of challenge. Metroid makes amazing sound. Oh yeah. In fact, if you go back to the starting soon screen, the back at the beginning of the stream where I have like my starting soon, like the music playing through that is like one of my favorite tracks of all time, and it's from Metroid Prime 3. It's the music that plays in Skytown. Love it. Alright. Let's see. Up we go. Oh, watch out. Oh, can't go that way yet, obviously. Let's go back. Let's see where this takes us. Ooh. We be in the Chozo Ruins. Which is better, Zelda items or Metroid items and upgrades? You know? I like the abilities you get in Metroid. I really do. Nothing against Zelda, but I really like what you get. I like the items in Metroid. I really do. And I like how it's basically like, you know, they're hidden all throughout the world. You know, there's no dungeons in Metroid. It's just all like a big world, and you gotta explore the world to find the upgrades, you know. Basically, the world is the dungeon, you know what I mean? See, hold up. Can I not? I was supposed to say, can I not get up there? That was weird. Let's see where we be. See, oh, we're back on the surface. We be on the surface. I'm guessing this will, like, explore everything. Sure, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, and also, and I think I like Metroid Prime, the Metroid Prime, Metroid Prime's take on the items, because they feel a lot more special, just the way they're presented. You get them after defeating like a major boss, but like I feel like there's more Zelda items than there are. There's more Zelda upgrades than there are Metroid upgrades, if that makes sense. Let's see, but before going on to the Swift Sail file, it is a requirement to visit the Wind Shrine on Dragon Roost Island, whether before or after the dungeon. Fair enough. I will remember that. I will remember that. I will remember that. Missiles, thank you. Missiles are important, because the further we get into this, missiles will become your best friend. Oop, watch out. I love this music, dude. But it is I'll be honest, like, I kind of have my own path already imagined about how I'm going to take on, like, this. I know we're, like, racing through how I'm going to tackle a bunch of things. I'm sure you probably already do as well, Nighttime. And we may already have, like, the same strategy in mind. I'm not sure. But I kind of have an idea of how I plan to tackle our little race. Let's see. Why are games more mind-blowing as a kid than when you get older? It does not hit the same. Yeah, well, I think it's just because as a kid, things seem bigger. Like, I remember, believe it or not, like, when I was little, playing Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker. Those are, like, my very first video games I ever played as a kid. And those games seemed like the size of Breath of the Wild now. Like, Breath of the Wild is massive in scale. I remember Ocarina of Time feeling that big when I was a kid, you know. You know, and even going back to those games, you know, now, like, I kind of do have that same sensation again. Ooh, there's missiles. Can I get those? I'm guessing I probably have to wait till I get maybe, like, the Ice Beam or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking probably Ice Beam. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get the Ice Beam before we do anything else to get that. I'm slicing and dicing. That's my strategy. Fair enough. Slicing and dicing. Now, the real question is, are you going to go for the Hurricane spin? Because I don't think I'm going to go for it. I shouldn't be revealing my strategy right now on stream, but, like, that is, I feel like that would take some time. And it would definitely probably help you in the long run, especially in the boss fight in the Earth Temple. But, like, I'm probably not going to go for it. And I am not going the right way. Hold up. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go this way. What did we get? Ooh, speaking of Ice Beam, there's Ice Beam. Yes, indeed, I'm getting the Hurricane Spin. Fair enough. Yeah, it probably would help out later on. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. Who's doing the barrier skip? Nobody. That is off limits. Plus, I don't know how to do. Plus, I've tinkered around with doing the barrier skip. It's a hard glitch to pull off, honestly. Neither of us. Yeah, it's also a pretty hard glitch to pull off, and I've messed around with it just to, like, see if I could do it, because, like, if you're into speedrunning, like, that's the glitch to do. Also, what's this way? Before I go back up, I want to see. Oops, save. I mean, might as well. Haven't saved my progress at all yet, actually. Yeah, if you're into speedrunning, that would definitely help you out a ton, because you could shave off a good amount of time pulling that glitch off. But it's also a very difficult glitch to do. And I think I've done it maybe once, and that was barely. That was with, like, my cousin coaching me. My cousin knows how to do a pretty good many glitches in in Wind Waker. And we're going down to Kraid, the first major boss of the game. Weapons and energy fully restored. Alright. Perfect. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Alright, there we go. So where are we going? And I think we should be able to get that missile that's on our way out. At least that's the hope. Since we're talking about Wind Waker, what is your favorite boss in Wind Waker? What is your favorite boss in the game? Oh gosh, nope, get up, get up, get up, Samus, get up. Oh my gosh, we might be in trouble, dude. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I need to find a save station, and I need to find it pretty fast. And I know NSO has like a rewind. I'm not gonna do the rewind. It kind of takes the fun out of it. Oh, the speed. The ability, yeah, the Shine Spark ability. Totally forgot about that ability. Aside from Ganondorf himself, Mulgara. Yeah, Mulgara is a good boss. I like Godan. Godan in the Tower of the Gods. I love the music during his fight, and just like the design of the boss room as well, and also just narrative, like story-wise, what his boss represents in the overall story. I think it's just really cool. Big Po was funny, but a tie between the Wind Temple boss and Tower of the Gods. Yes, Tower of the Gods. Tower of the Gods, 100%. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on the Earth Temple boss. It is kind of funny. Come on, there we go. Up we go. Alright, we're back in Brinstar. Alright. But Wind Waker, in my opinion, has the best first boss of any Zelda. Oh, yeah, Goma is a great introduction. I'm not gonna lie. Goma is Ganon annoyed me because I had one heart during Zelda shooting me and not getting the prompt time. Yeah, I think that's happened to everybody at least once. Like, you get to that final part and Zelda shoots you. In fact, on my original 3-heart run, because I did a 3-heart run in hero mode, actually. And when I got to that fight, Zelda killed me. I got to the final blow and Zelda destroyed me. I was like, wow. I was like, so much for that. Puppet Ganon was fun, though. Oh, yeah, Puppet Ganon was great. When I was little, Puppet Ganon annoyed me, though. It took me forever to, like, master that fight. Alright. Are we going the right way? Yeah, we're almost there. Alright, I think... Oh, yes, energy tank. And I think... Can you not freeze these guys? Nope, I guess you have to have the high jump to get that energy tank, which is fair. Fair enough. Now we can get down here. Hylian Rose, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I think I remember that. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy ordeal. But yeah, hi Hylian Rose, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're just playing some good old Metroid. Because my hype for Metroid Prime 4 is through the roof, and I kind of wanted to go ahead and start my little marathon towards the game, so. Ooh, watch out. And I'm hoping maybe very soon we'll hear more about that game, because Nintendo's kind of running out of time. You know what's crazy? I really thought there might be a Nintendo Direct this week. I mean, I know there was rumors about it and everything, but even if we didn't have rumors, it's just kind of logical to expect one at this point, because there's so many games that still need release dates, you know? Metroid Prime 4, Hyrule Warriors. Oh, I need to hold up. More missiles. Let's get the missiles. Hyrule Warriors, Kirby Air Riders. What else? Let's see. There's some third-party games that need release dates too. Like my sister's very excited for a game called Hades 2. She loves the original game. Let's see. Wind Waker no damage sounds horrible. I actually completed that. That's on the channel. I did do a no damage challenge, and I did do it. I did it one time. See, but imagine if Zelda had hit you during the no damage run. Yes, that would have been bad. That would have been so bad. Yes, Hollow Knight Silksong. Yes, that's another game that needs a release date. And I think the reason why that we haven't gotten release dates out of any of those is because I think they're supposed to come to Switch 2 first before anything else. And if they're coming to Switch 2 first, I don't think those third-party developers are allowed to say anything until like the Nintendo Direct. So like there's a total, and I think Elden Ring's coming to Switch 2, right? So that's 6 games with no date. Like they're coming, all they've gotten is like vague 2025 dates. So like, you know, yeah, it's kind of strange. Let's see. Ooh, watch out. Watch out. Ah, there's a... I know that I can see there's like a place where we can bomb. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hold up. Watch out. Yep, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. There we go. Ah, now we can go here. Okay. Ooh, energy tank. Yes. Let's see. It was quite an ordeal, but Nintendo pulled it off. It was epic, super hype. Yes, it was. It was very hype. And I'm in the middle. I haven't done it in a while. I'm working on trying to master and get the hang of Ocarina of Time. I want to try to pull off an Ocarina of Time no damage run, but it's going to take some doing. I can't say. Oh, watch out! Forgot about this. Forgot there's like a little. Forgot there's a little mini boss here. I can. I'm still having some trouble with Jabba Jabba's belly, but I can get through the first 2 dungeons without dying, without taking a hit. I have my strategy already planned for those. And the answer is Deku Sticks. Deku Sticks and Deku Nuts. Alright, watch out, watch out. Oop, watch out. Come on. There we go. Watch out. Watch out. Ah, dang it. Come on. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oop, I'm out of missiles. Great. Come on. I had 40 missiles and that Joker took every one of them. See, I think maybe I can just spam it. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. See, better get a lot of Deku Nuts. Yes. Are you in nighttime racing to 100% the game or just beating the story? Just beating the story. Just beating the story. Do you like Pikmin? So I have tried to get into Pikmin. I just can't do it. Like, for example, like I tried the demo of Pikmin 4. I just couldn't get into it. Like, I've heard nothing but great things about that series. And if you like it, you know, I might even put that up as like the next like big channel member vote. Some like big games, some like bigger caliber games I've never played before. And I might put Pikmin up there. I just could not get into it. Like, I tried the demo for Pikmin 4. I'm glad they put out a demo for Pikmin 4, because at least it gave me the opportunity to see what that kind of gameplay is like. And, but yeah, just not for me. I never could really get into it. But I've heard nothing, but for those who like it, all the power to you. But I'll tell you what I do like. I love the Pikmin game in Nintendo Land. I played that a ton. I thought that was a lot of fun. So that is one Pikmin game that I do like. It would be the Pikmin Adventures game from Nintendo Land. Alright, before I go that way, I actually want to see what's down here. Oop. Cool thing about Metroid, you just explore and you never know where it's going to take you. Pikmin 4 was my first. No demo, just got it. It's I don't know what else to play right now. All of the games are on. See, all the games. Yeah, yeah. That's another thing. I know all 4 are on Switch, and who knows? If I might put the like Pikmin 1, I might put that up as like the next channel member poll thing. Whoop! Watch out. So yeah, that might be the next thing that I have up there in the poll for people to vote on. Just like I've actually never played Pokemon either. Oh gosh. Whew, that was close. I know Pokemon's another big popular series. Ooh, there's a missile. I feel like I'm about to get a game over. Come on. Maybe I can... Yeah, come back over this way, please. Hold up. Come on. Ah! Dang it! Dadgummit. Yeah, let's try again. Alright, where are we on the map? First game over of many. Alright. Alright, we probably have to fight that boss again, don't we? If so, that's fine. But like... Whoop, watch out. Fine by me. Alright, let's try that again. I don't even know if where I was going was technically the right way, so I may try the other way next time. Let's try that. Oh, let's see. Oh, watch out. Let's see. Oh, watch out. Come on. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Welcome to the stream, Retro. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing? I'm so excited for Saturday. I rarely see my friends, and we were watching Superman together. As a comic book reader and loves DC, it's time for DC to come back from the end. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. I'm glad that DC fans are happy. Yeah, I'd like some missiles, please. That would be great. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm glad DC fans are getting a proper film, as it shall we say, a film that does their franchise justice. That's good. I've heard of Superman, know of the character. I've just never really been into that series. Might watch it sometime. I don't know. I'm not playing Pikmin 1. Skipped to 2 because after the 30 days you have to start over if you want a better ending. Looked it up, but 1 and 2 are a bundle for like $50. Oh, cool. $50 for both games. That's, not gonna lie, that's actually pretty good. Let's see if we can restore some ammo here. Come on, there we go. That's trying to save missiles because missiles are important, especially when we come to the the bigger bosses, the bigger boss fights. So, all right, let's see. Ooh, watch out. I feel like this is supposed to take us somewhere. Ooh, watch out. Ooh, energy tank. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. Hold up. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, gosh. Not again. If I get a game over here, oh my gosh, no. 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 That is ridiculous. Hold up. I'm gonna take a wild guess to say that we gotta have the Shine Spark ability for this. Dang it. Okay. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. Let's see. Yeah, Crypto, the Super Dog, is going to sell the movie for kids and families. I might tackle one later, but Pikmin is my only just relaxed game. Ah, I gotcha. So Pikmin 2 is the better of the original. I gotcha. Let's see. I wonder. I'm gonna go this way just to see which. I'm getting an inkling that it's. I'm getting the. Got it. Got it. Figuring it out now. Figuring it out now. Okay, can't go that way. Final Fantasy IX Remake at Nintendo Direct, please. Yeah, let's talk about the next Nintendo Direct, because we were actually just talking about it earlier. What's everybody's, like, big announcement they want to hear more of in the next, Nintendo Direct? Because, I feel like we've got to be getting one soon. I mean, it just seems logical. I mean, I know we've had rumors saying that there's one supposedly this month, but even if we didn't have that, like, I think it's just logical to expect it at this point because, you know, every company at this point has done their big summer showcase. Nintendo has not. I mean, I guess they could try to rely on Donkey Kong Bonanza to, like, get them through the summer, but, like, I'm sure, like, there's lots of other games that people want to know more about. There's a little game called Metroid Prime 4 that supposedly is coming this year. Could you imagine the heartbreak if that game got delayed again? That would be so sad. Like, that would be so sad. Give me Mario Maker 3 in the future. Mario Maker 3, I mean, Mario Maker 3 is, I mean, I like Mario Maker. Ooh, map room, yes. I like playing other people's courses. I was never good at making courses. So if Mario Maker 3 ever happened, I would let you guys make courses and then submit them for me to play. Like, that would be, I think that would be fun. Like, for content-wise, that would be cool. I more so like playing other people's courses than making them, because I make the work, like when I played Mario Maker 2, I was terrible at making courses. Yeah, Mario Maker, new Mario game next year. I think we actually will get the next Mario game next year, because next year is Mario's 40th anniversary, and it just makes sense. There's missiles right there, and I'd like to get that, please. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. That's weird. Alright, I'll come back to that if I feel like it. Alright, Alright, we haven't gone this way yet. Let's head down this way. And that's also a dead end. Imagine that. Alright. Mario Maker 3 should make games like Mario Galaxy levels. You know, giving us the ability to make stuff in the 3D Mario engines, I don't think they're... I mean, it sounds cool, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I really don't. It would be really cool, though, if they did manage to do that. But I just don't think it's gonna happen. We've been in here, but I don't mind, because we didn't go, I don't think we went the other way yet. Let's see what that's about. There we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is the room with the dead end. Never mind. Interesting. Let's see. So there's got to be some secret they can do it. Dark Souls 2 has good specs now. Well, that's not... I'm sure they could. That's not why I'm saying they won't. It's because in terms of, like, the next big 3D Mario, they want to be the one to do that. Like... And if they give if they give fans the ability to create, like, 3D Mario levels, like... What's the point of another 3D Mario game? You know what I mean? I'm not saying they won't do it. They definitely could, and and I'm sure the Switch 2 could handle it. But they want to be the one to do that. I'm almost 100% certain they would be the one. I keep running into dead ends. Good grief, can't go that way. All right, let's try going back that other way. And actually, let's go back. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. And boom, there we go. But yeah, there's definitely, I definitely could see it being a possibility. Whether or not they will do it though is it's you know, it's up for debate. I'm wondering, honestly, if before the year's over, we're gonna get a tease of the next big Zelda game, because, you know, Zelda has been completely out of the conversation, and, you know, it'd be pretty cool, I think, if they ended the year off with a teaser like that. Yeah, here we go. This is what's gonna get us down there. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're making progress. Ooh, more missiles. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say, oh, what's this? Ah. There we go. Oh. Shine Spark. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the Shine Spark ability is probably our next big upgrade. Alright. Down we go. Here we go. This is where we're supposed to go. Now we're making progress. Hey, save station. I'll take it. Cannot go wrong with that. Another dead end. Oh, we gotta go in from the top. That's right. There we go. Unknown item. Yeah, that's an item that's not gonna open up for us until we get closer to the end. But I will take this, because it will allow me to get all my ammo back. Pretty important. Alright. And this, I'm guessing now we're going to be able to get down to where Kraid's at. Ooh, watch out. Watch out. But I will say, I'm interested to see what, 2025 is already stacked. And if 2025 is already this stacked, how crazy is 2026 going to be? And when they have that first presentation that details all that, it's gonna be crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I saw that cracked. Yeah, let's go down here. Whoop. What's this way? I think, hold up. Where are we at? Yeah, we're close to the boss. I'm like, that takes us out. Hold up. That takes us out. Almost boss time. Oh, there we go. All right, let's do it. Boss time. Bring it, Kraid. Bring it, Kraid. Come on. There we go. What's up, Jen? How you doing? We're just rocking and rolling here. Some Metroid, some good old Metroid. Trying to take out Kraid. Not an easy boss. Come on. Come on. Dang it. Come on. Ah, come on. I would almost say he's a bit harder in this game than he is in Dread. Good grief. Ah, come on. I'll take that health, but good grief. Come on. Come on. Ah, he's fixing to kill me. Come on. Oh my gosh, I'm fixing to die. I'm dead. Dang it. I'm back. Yo, what's up, Jen? Man, it's good to see everybody's here tonight. That's awesome. Yep, we are here. Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are having... How's y'all's day been? What have you guys been up to today? I'll be honest. I was up late last night editing a video. Hopefully I'll get it up by tomorrow for you channel members. Gotta say, very sorry I haven't been able to get channel videos up early enough for you guys, channel members, because that's one of the perks. You guys get them early. And I hate that you guys haven't had a chance to, haven't been getting those, so I'm gonna try to get it up to you guys tomorrow. But forgive me if I'm not able to. You guys will definitely see it Monday. It's my full review of Mario Kart World. Gotta get that out before DK Bonanza comes out next week, so. Because I have my thoughts settled on that game now. All right, come on, come on. Come on. Wow. Wow, like that took almost nothing that time. That took almost nothing that time. Wow. Also, welcome to the stream, D-Man. Yo, here after my stream was playing Shovel Knight. Awesome. Yeah, I actually wasn't planning on streaming tonight, but I was like, you know what? I've got, you know, a lot of extra time tonight. I might as well. Let's start the Metroid Marathon tonight. Why not? Why not? Speed booster. That's gonna help. Big time. Yeah. Shovel Knight is another game I've never played. There's a lot of games I've never played. You guys could probably name a bunch of games, and I would probably say, yep, never played that. Yep, never played that. Let's go. Shine Spark. Gotta love it. Alright, let's see. Oh, got it, got it. I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Give me a Metroid Maker. That'd be pretty wild. A Metroid Maker would be insane. Like, that would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, a Metroid Maker would be pretty darn cool. That'd be insane. Let's see. Up we go. Up we go, up we go, up we go. Boom, there we go. Now then. Oh, I thought there might be something else. Okay. Alright, let's see. Up we go. So yeah, before y'all showed up, we were actually talking about the next Nintendo Direct. Supposedly it's coming soon. I don't know. You know, what would you guys want to see in it? Like the next, like, what's a big announcement you guys would want to see? For me, you guys probably already know the answer. I'm ready for Metroid. Like, Metroid Prime 4 is going to be amazing. I can't wait. But what's something you guys would really like, just be over the moon to see? Okay, that was a bad idea. Oh, that took me down to the bottom. What in the world? Is there something here? Ah, missiles. Let's go. I'll take it. It's not popular opinion to say that Dry Bones Burnout might be the best track in Mario Kart World. You know? No, it wouldn't be an underrated Zelda for you. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Like, that is a game I'm ready to see more of. And here's look. I have a question to pose to you guys about Hyrule Warriors. I've thought about this because me and my sister were talking about this not too long ago. 3D Mario, yes, obviously. Oh, hold up. The game was like, play. I'm like, no. I'm trying to discuss something important. Hold up. Let me get to a place where I know I'm not going to be attacked. Okay, there we go. All right. When it comes to Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, which imprisoning war are we going to see? Are we going to see the imprisoning war that we see played out in the memories from Tears of the Kingdom? Or are we going to see the imprisoning war in the Terrico timeline, where he went back in time and we rescued the champions from being destroyed? Because if we see that version of the imprisoning war, that means the sages are going to be Urbosa, Daruk, Revali, and who am I missing? Sidon. No, not Sidon. Mipha. They would be the new sages. That would be insane. I think that would be really cool. So I'm interested to know which one we would see, which imprisoning war we would see, because that would also be a way for them to bring Link in. Link would be like, because you could play in the like past and future, you know, like what you know. I think it would be pretty insane. It's just a question to think about. Which imprisoning war are we going to see? Because we haven't seen a whole lot of the game yet. We've seen that we're going to definitely be playing in the past and all that, but like, which one are we going to see? It's worth thinking about. Oh gosh, really? And I fell again. That's great. All right. Let's see. But yes, 3D Mario also. I think 3D Mario is definitely coming next year. That's a good question. And if that's the case, how will the story develop with the champions and who will be the sages? It would be Daruk, Urbosa, Sidon, and Daruk, Urbosa, Sidon, and Revali. They would be the current ones. All right, let's see. Now that we have this Shine Spark ability, we can go back and go further into Norfair. I believe that'll be our next place. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, that's right. Ridley is coming. He is coming to Zebes. What up, Ridley? You're next. I'm coming for you. Coming for you, pal. Ooh, let's see what that's about. See where this takes us. Ooh, I'll take this. Why not? Going down to Norfair. Where to next? Ooh, some other item. So, but yeah, definitely an interesting question to be to ask, because we haven't seen too much of the game, and it would be a crazy twist what if they keep it under wraps until you actually play the game? Like, you actually, you play the game, and next 3D Zelda is bound to be legendary in a few years. Yeah, the next 3D Zelda, I don't think, I actually think we're going to get our first teaser for that next year. I think, hold up. I want to see if we can get this. Maybe not. Oh well. I think we're gonna, because they like to tease Zelda years in advance for some reason. They did it for Tears of the Kingdom. They did it for Breath of the Wild. I think we could see our first little teaser of the next big Zelda on Switch 2 next year. It ain't coming next year, but we'll definitely see it. Apparently, Yoshiaki Koizumi was not a part of the portion of the team that worked on Bonanza. Further proof that maybe the next 3D Mario is on the... Yeah, I'm sure they split that team up. There's no question about it. Because, I mean, they probably knew once they found out that it was the Odyssey team working on it, they'd be like, okay, so the next 3D Mario is probably still years away then, huh? I think the next 3D Mario is coming next year to celebrate the 40th anniversary. So, do you think they're going to continue the time after Tears of the Kingdom or go back into the timeline? You know, I'm actually very... I don't know if we'll be in the same timeline as Tears, like, it's going to, like, take place, like, after Tears of the Kingdom. They've already... Well, I do know this. Let me back up. Eiji Aonuma has stated that the next Zelda game, the next 3D Zelda game, will not be in Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild's Hyrule. Like, they're moving on from that. Now, whether or not that means they're going forward in the timeline or back in the timeline, it remains to be seen. Personally, I kind of would love it if they went back, because it seems like those games are so far into the future, you know. I don't know, going back into the era of the Hero of Time or the Hero of Twilight, like, that would be pretty cool. Don't know if they're gonna do that, but that would be pretty cool. Let's see. Actually, hold up a second. Let me go back. I think I'm gonna try something. Oop, hold up. Let's try that again. Please don't come after me. All right. Wait for it. Yeah, here we go. Oh, well, never mind. Maybe it's on this side. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. All right. Let's see. No, I mean years after Tears of the Kingdom, way down the line, but I feel like they're going to once again make another game for the Fallen Timeline, possibly resurrecting Ganon again. Yeah, it is not already confirmed that the Age of Imprisonment will take place during the events that happened when Zelda went back into the past. Is it not already confirmed? I thought there was only one Imprisoning War. Yes, there was only one Imprisoning War, but like we haven't seen like which one... which set of, like, are we gonna see it from, like, directly after Breath of the Wild, or are we gonna see it after Age of Calamity? Which, Age of Calamity, we spared the champions' lives. But Ganondorf is still under the castle. We stopped the Calamity, but Ganondorf's still down there. He is. And I would imagine before long, you know, the same events would happen. They would go down under the castle, they would find Ganondorf, Zelda would go back to the past, the same things would happen. So that's just my thing. But yeah, another game in the Fallen Timeline would be pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna need our Shantae. Yeah, here we go. So it's just worth thinking about, you know. And it very well could be that we see it directly played out from, you know, 2 Imprisoning Wars. The one in the Fallen Timeline and the one prior to Tears of the Kingdom. Yep, that's right. All right. Oh, good point. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it would be interesting. Cause I've often thought about that. I'm like, Cause we haven't seen all of it yet, and I'm sure there's way more of that game to be shown. Let's see. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, and that's another reason why we need a dadgum Nintendo Direct, because there's still a lot. You know, another reason why, because I feel there's more to be seen about all these big games. Like, for example, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. All we know is it's more of what we saw in the memories. But for example, like Metroid Prime 4, subject of like we've only seen one area in Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. We've seen the jungle area. There's got to be way more to that game than that. I'm sure there's probably maybe a lava area, a snow area maybe. There's definitely more to that planet than just the jungle. That's what I'm excited to find out more about, you know. Alright. Alright, woo, watch out. Alright, I need to stop. Hold up. There we go. Alright, I need to watch out. Let's go this way. Oop, what did we get? Ooh, the high jump. Yes. Yes, high jump is important. We need the high jump. I will take this off your hands. Very much so. Alright. Ooh, nope, can't go that way. We need the Varia suit. That's probably what's coming up, is the Varia suit. Alright, let's see here. So if we now have the ability to jump, yeah, there we go. More missiles, very important. Missiles be very important. Let's see. Whoop, where are we at now? Okay, interesting. Ah, what's down here? Ooh, we need missiles. Okay. And we need the Shine Spark ability. What are we missing here? Anything? Okay, can't go that way. Weird. Alright, what's down? What be over here then? Let's see where this goes. Fun fact, as far as I can think, Skyward Sword is the only Zelda game that doesn't have any means of the ice element in it, save maybe the first two Zelda games. Oh, wow. You know, I've actually not thought about that. That's actually quite interesting. Yeah, there is no ice dungeon or anything in Skyward Sword, which is crazy. Alright, so now we gotta go out. Yeah, the next thing we're going for is the Varia suit. I'm almost certain that's what we're doing here. And I think... Isn't there a way up? Okay, maybe not. Alright, let's go back. Oh, Varia suit, can't go that way. Oops. Oop, watch out. Ah, dang. Oop, watch out. Can we just go up? Yes, we can. Good. Thank goodness for that high jump. Are we fixing? Oh, we can't. Yeah, we need super missiles too. That's pretty important. Alright. This will take us back up. Oop, watch out. Let's see where this goes. Oh, we're going in a circle. Whoa, we're going in... Guys, we're going in circles. We're going in circles. That's classic Metroid for you. If you don't go in circles at least once, you're definitely not playing the game right. I think, hold up. I was here recently. What was in here? There we go. Yeah, that takes us, okay, that takes us back in here. Yeah, Alright, right, so we gotta... Yeah, where is the way out? Yeah, it's back. Okay, so it's further down. I was like, okay, yeah. Clearly did not go the right way on that one. It ain't classic Metroid unless you go in circles at least one time. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. Up we go. All right, so now we go. All right, so it's way up there. All right, there we go. Perfect. So what have you guys been playing recently on Switch 2? I know Nighttime, you haven't gotten your Switch 2 yet. I know you plan on getting it probably next year when there's more games available. Yeah, there'll be a whole plethora of games available next year. By the time next year gets here. What have you guys been playing recently? I recently completed a playthrough, just a casual playthrough of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Excuse me. Still a classic. Alright. Ooh, watch out, watch out. What is this way? Ooh, more missiles. Love it. Missiles are, in fact, the best. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh. I was gonna say, can I not get up there? That was weird. Oop, whoops, messed up there. Messed up a little bit. Okay. Alright. Save station. Not going to Mario Kart World and Tropical Freeze. Yeah. Yeah, still loving Mario Kart World as well. I think I don't know if all the tracks in that game are so good. I really don't know if I can pick up. Rainbow Road is definitely one of my favorites. It may be my favorite of all. It may be my favorite course in the game. Like that game is that course blew me away. If only we could just have a knockout. If only it could be featured in Knockout Tour. That's my only critique, and you guys will probably hear me talk. You'll hear me talk about it in the review soon. Can't go that way. Hold up. Maybe there's another way around. Let's see. Let's see. Can we go down? What are those guys doing up there? Oh, yeah, that's right, because we have to go up. That's right. We gotta go up. Come on. There we go. That's how we're getting to the various suit. Bingo. Let's see. Isn't the game basically Metroid 1 but play? Yeah, that's basically what this game is. I'm honestly hoping for some DLC for the Mario Kart World Direct. Yeah, I want them to like reveal kind of a plan of what they plan to do to support Mario Kart World long term. Like, you know, that would definitely help out a lot. Also, I was listening. I don't know if you guys know who Kit and Krista are. They used to work at Nintendo and they have their own podcast, and they recently crossed 100,000 subscribers. So congrats to them. But Kit said something very interesting, and I think it'd be really cool if they did this, but like do like a weekly challenge, kind of similar to I guess what they do for Splatoon, like a weekly ghost that you would battle in, like, you know, time trials, or like something to keep people coming back. Like that would help a lot, I think. Various suit, let's go. Yeah, Metroid 1 is insane. The original Metroid for NES. Difficulty is off the charts. Alright, is there anything back here? Just curious. You gotta check. You always gotta check. Now we're able to, yeah, now we can walk in lava. Also, there is an energy tank. I want that. I want that. Yeah, there it is. I was about to say, there's a way down there, and I'm about to find out what it is. Now we got 3. I will take what I can get. Yeah, plus this game is actually just, it's just like, the atmosphere of the world is just is far better. Like for example, like the backgrounds, you don't see like it's just a constant blank background in the original NES game. All right. Market World kind of needs DLC, especially when the player base is already losing a lot of. Yeah, it's definitely the type of game that could do with something like that. Yeah. And I think it's just, for now, and I'm about to go out on a tangent here. You guys have already heard me talk about it in the video that I just released this week. But, like, I get it. Mario Kart World is, like, being a racing game and priced at $80, pretty insane, I have to admit. But the game came out and people really enjoyed it. And then Nintendo released one little patch. And people just took it and were like, you know what, this game is terrible now. Like, that is what it feels like. People are just looking for reasons to hate on it, and I don't know. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. The game is great. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not missing classic 3-lap races all that much. I play that game for freaking Knockout Tour. That game, like, Knockout Tour is such a breath of fresh air and so much fun. And even, like, I don't know, like, even when I played with you guys, like, on that community stream a while back, what did we play for the full duration of it? Knockout Tour. And gee, I wonder why. Because it's so much fun. Alright, weapons energy fully restored. Let's see what else is over here. I would hope there's some kind of item or something, you know. Ooh, we're going way down. Oh, that's the map room. Yeah, so we gotta go back to Norfair. Back to Norfair we go. But there's a lot, you know, there's a lot in, I don't know what is about people purposely wanting to start drama for the sake of starting drama. You watch, I guarantee you. It may not happen, but I would not be surprised if it did. This game right here, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Can't play it right now, but this game right here, Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's about to release in a week. People right now are over the moon excited. I guarantee you, if there's one little thing that people find wrong with it, it's gonna spiral out of control. You watch. It's gonna, it may not happen, and if it doesn't happen, that'd be great. But I'm just saying, if it does happen, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. What do we find? I'll take that, sure. The more the better. Alright, whoop, watch out. Watch out. Hold up. Let's see. I got Tony Hawk to keep you busy this weekend first, so that'll hold me over till DK. Yeah, it's gonna be hype. I'm excited. Even more excited now after seeing that direct and getting to go hands-on with it. Alright, we need to go back this way. So, yeah, I hope nobody start, but I just feel like it's just been that way for Mario Kart since it was announced. Like, people were mad with the price. People were mad. The spirit work of this game is so good. The sprite work of this game is, yeah, it is good. Yeah, I like the way Metroid Zero Mission looks, like, and just the aesthetic of everything, and the fact that sometimes, you know, I play it on NSO and I forget, oh, that this was a Game Boy game. This is a Game Boy Advance game. That's pretty crazy. By the way, I'll show you guys at the end of the stream why I'm not doing Metroid 2. Metroid 2 is, and I even tried playing through it just on my own recently, just to see if I would like it. I don't. Like, if it was Metroid Samus Returns, if they had ported the remake Samus Returns to Switch, we'd 100% be doing it. But the original Metroid Return to Samus is so boring. It's just, there's no fun behind it. I'm sorry. It's just not fun. To me, anyway. You guys may like it, but I'm not. I'm cutting it out of the marathon on purpose. Plus Super Metroid recaps it. Like, at the very beginning of Super Metroid, it recaps that of what happens at the end of Metroid 2. So it's not like you're missing much. So I've had some people like ask me, like, in the comments of my community post when I announced that I was doing a Metroid marathon. They're like, "What about Metroid 2?" I'm like, I don't want to do Metroid 2. I'm sorry, I just don't. Like, go look up some, like, if you want to right now, go look up some, like, just regular gameplay of the original Metroid 2. I don't want to play it. I just don't. Alright. Yeah, now we should be able to go through those areas that were originally off limits to us because it was too hot, as they say. I'll be taking that. Web's energy fully restored. I'll take it. You know, I wouldn't even be surprised if that happens with DK Bonanza. I know. It's... people just love to... people love to complain. But that's not gonna... And I'd guarantee you, if people find a reason to be mad about Metroid Prime 4, I'm just gonna drown it out. I'll be like, this game's been 8 years in the making. Shut up. Are you telling me Metroid 2 is worse than the first one? Hold on. I'll show you guys real quick. Hold up. Why did I... that's weird. All right, I'm gonna create a save. I'll show you guys real quick. I'll show you guys what Metroid 2 is about and why I'm not playing it. I'll show you real quick. Metroid 2, Return to Samus. Premise of the game. Find 40 Metroids. Kill all the Metroids. That's it. I'm not playing this. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I beat it once on my Game Boy back in the day. Not doing it again. Not doing it again. No. So, you guys want that? I'll play it if you guys want to. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, not doing it. I mean, to go from this to that, I don't think so. Now, again, if it was Metroid Samus Returns, I would, you know, if it was Metroid Samus Returns, absolutely. I would definitely play that. They should port it to Switch, but they haven't done it yet. because if Metroid Samus Returns were on here, I would play it in a heartbeat because I love the remake. The remake was definitely needed. Metroid 2 needed the remake treatment big time, and the remake is far better. And I still occasionally go back to it because it's so good. Alright. Alright. Have you done a ranking of all the Metroid games? You know, I have not. I probably will, though, now that you mention it. But I'm also working on a really big Metroid video. It's not coming for a while. Like, I'm still writing the script for it and getting, like, footage for it. It's gonna be a big deal. It's basically about how Metroid Prime 4 has basically been, like, 40 years in the making, and how, after all this time, Metroid has still survived being as popular as it is. And that's largely due to just the very vocal fan base that it has. Because Metroid does not sell near as well as Zelda or Mario or fill in the blank. It historically sells very low. Like, Metroid Dread, I believe, only sold like 3 million copies. Gotta get some sleep. Have fun, guys. No problem. Nighttime. Thanks for being here. Metroid Dread only sold like 3 million. That's about all it sold. Which, for a console with, at the time, had like, I think the Switch at the time had already sold over 100 million units. I was thinking, you know, it's crazy that, you know, like Samus. You would think you would think a game in her, like a game in the Metroid series might do a bit better than that. Metroid Prime Remaster, I believe, is the same way. It sold like 3 million units. You know, I'm hoping when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, it can break that cycle. I'm hoping it sells at least 7 million. Like, that would be great. A 7 million seller would be great. If he could sell double. If it could sell 6 million even. Like, that would be amazing. Yeesh, no wonder Nintendo is taking their time to release Prime 4. I know. Because historically, it has not done well. Like, the game's great, the gameplay is fun, the story is engaging, but just for whatever reason, you know, it just doesn't. It historically has not sold the greatest, and I think a lot of that is for 2 reasons. In the past, when Nintendo has had a really great game for Metroid, they have either released it at the wrong time, or it was a poor game to begin with. Like, for example, Metroid Prime. Great game, but when it originally released, it was during the GameCube era, and GameCube was was a big console, was a flop in terms of, like, you know, being a hit. You know, the GameCube was not a very successful console. So as a result, not a whole lot of people played the original Metroid Prime. And same with Metroid Prime 2. So when you don't have a lot of people who play Metroid Prime 1 or 2, not a whole lot of people are going to go for Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii. So Metroid Prime 3 didn't do so well. And then by the time the trilogy ended, they released Metroid Other M, which was very divisive. Metroid Other M is kind of to me. I don't like the voice they get, because that game has full-on voice acting, and the voice they gave Samus was I just didn't like it. Also, hold up. I think there's a way. I think we have to... Can we Shine Spark our way through that? I don't think we can. That would be great if we could, but I don't think we can. Let's see. Let's see if we can. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Yeah, I don't think we can. And then after Metroid Other M, they released Metroid Prime Federation Force, which is by far the worst. It is horrible. Federation Force is terrible. And at that point, there had been such a huge gap. Like, Metroid Other M came out in 2011. So you have 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. 4 years with no Metroid game, and you give Metroid Prime Federation Force on 3DS. A game that does not let Samus be the main character. You play as a little Galactic Federation baby trooper. Oh, and by the way, Samus is the final boss. No. So when 2017 rolled around and they gave us Metroid Samus Returns and the announcement that a proper Metroid Prime 4 was coming, that was a big deal. It wasn't until the Switch that the Metroid series started to go back up. Before the Switch came out, Metroid was on a downward spiral. I really feel bad for the Metroid series. It's just been a rocky road for that series. Because anytime Nintendo tried to do something new with it... Alright, here we go. Let's go down this way. I think I found our way through. Anytime Nintendo tried to do something new with it, it backfired. So, yeah. I want Metroid Prime 4 to succeed. I want it because it's probably Nintendo's most expensive project to date. Ooh, Waybeam, yes. Because you spend 2 years developing it, and then you have to scrap all that progress and start over. And then you spend another 6 years. Like, I have to believe that, like, probably, I seriously believe that it's Nintendo's most expensive project to date. Like, I actually do think, and this is not me being pessimistic here, this is just me being just looking at the facts. Unless Metroid Prime 4 is like a massive system seller, it will be one of the first Nintendo games in a long time that has actually cost Nintendo money to, like, they're gonna lose money on it, you know? Because, like, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Odyssey, they probably had the crazy amounts of development costs, but they made that money back very quickly in sales, you know? Because they sold, like, 30, 40 million units, you know? Metroid's not that big of a system seller, and I'm really hoping that can change. Oop, hold up. Oh, I remember this. So, and it really needs to do well because I really hope that Nintendo would do a second trilogy, like Metroid Prime 5, Metroid Prime 6. Like, that would be so cool. Come on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Also, I should have asked this earlier in the stream. How is the game's audio? Do I need to turn it up, turn it down? Let me know. Because I will gladly turn it down if I need to. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Ooh, yeah, never mind. Hold on, wait, go back. Go back. Save room. Import it. Save complete. Let's see what this is about. Do we have another? Oh, I think we have another boss coming up. I think we do. Yep, another boss coming up. It's perfect. Good. All right. Another boss. All right. Very unsettling music. But it does fit into kind of that horror atmosphere, like, kind of unsettling. Come on. Come on. Jen, have you had a chance to play through Zero Mission and Super Metroid? and Metroid Fusion, like the games before Dread? Because I know you've played through. I know you've played through all of Dread. Ooh, watch out! Watch out! All right, ooh, watch out! Hold up. Ooh, watch out! Come on! I think we won. Yep. Boom! Look at that. Let's go. Down we go. Oop, I think Ridley's coming down to the planet. There he goes. Ridley is coming down. Alright. Save room, definitely. Save complete. Perfect. Let's see. Oop. What's this? Oh, we need missiles for that? Okay. Can't go that way. Let's see what this is about. Let's go this way. Oop, watch out. Whoa, whoa. Alright, another dead end. Can't go that way. See. Oh, wait, I remember this. I remember this. We gotta go. And see, not you this is something you would discover by accident. You go back up, the boss you fought recently is gone. Now you go down here. I have not. I've only played that in Prime Remastered. I gotcha. Hey, no better time to start. No better time to start. Oh, super missiles. That's what we're fixing to get. Whoop, watch out. I don't think so, buddy. Come on. Whoop, watch out. Whoop, watch out. Back. Sorry it was so long. I was getting thins, and then my dad and me were talking about some poker studying. I'm glad you're still streaming. Yeah, having a great time. We're on our way to face Ridley. That is our next boss. Come on, there we go. I think I beat the boss. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Yep, Glad you're back, Max. Let's go, super missiles. All we have is 2, but maybe we'll get some more later on. Alright. His poker. Oh, his poker. I gotcha. Never played poker, actually. Lots of games I've never played. I'm sure you guys are now realizing. Heard of poker. Watched poker scenarios, but like never like actually played it myself. I feel like I would be terrible at poker, honestly. Ooh, watch out. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Trying to remember. I think there's like a... Alright, I want to get the... Oh, I knew there was a trap there. I knew there was a trap there. Just my memory served me well. I was like, if I remember right, there's a trap there. Alright. It's been a thing my family does on New Year's. I'm bad at it, but now my dad wants to go competitive. Oh, cool. I do know. I bet in the competitive space, if you win, I bet you could walk away with some pretty cash, as they say. Save complete. But for Pikmin 1, I would say starting with 4 is good. I enjoyed it. I gotcha. Okay. Pikmin, I would say okay. Yeah, I played the demo for 4, and it may just be because it's the demo, but it just seems so slow. Like, it took a lot for that game to get going, and maybe that's just me. Ooh, map room, yes. Give me the map. Give me the map data. And my dad is mathing out the game. I gotcha. Alright, let's see. Whoop, watch out. Ooh, let's see. Can we go up here? Yes. I thought there was something there. Maybe I missed it. Okay. Never mind on that. Oh, wait. Can we not? Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna worry about it. All right. I will take the missiles because we need that. Oh, the beginning is slower, but once you're in the first area, it picks up fast. I tell you. Oh, does it? Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better. Here's a random question for you guys. Are y'all a fan of Gordon Ramsay and his cooking shows? I've been on a binge, especially like his Kitchen Nightmares episodes. Because he actually, and I think what got me into it, because I found out that there was actually an episode, he came pretty close to where I live. And that's actually pretty cool. He's about an hour and a half from where I live. I was like, wow, he actually came to my little area. That's actually crazy. Not for a good reason, but you know, he came to fix up a restaurant that was not in a good place. But like, I don't know, pretty cool that he came pretty close. All right. All right, let's see. All right, we got to be getting close. I think, yeah, we're close. Ooh, yes, more missiles, need it. We're gonna need a ton of, also, where was a Pikmin thing going on at, there was a Pikmin thing going on at Target when I was 4, so I got a Pikmin keychain with Uchi and red, blue, and yellow Pikmin. I need to find it. Oh, that's cool. That's really awesome. More missiles. Oh, wait, no! I mean, okay. Let's see what's over here first. Anything? Anything noteworthy? I'm guessing not. All right, let's go back. Let's see. Watch out. Come on. Boom. There we go. Another unknown item. What could it be? Sorry for talking a lot. I will try to... Oh, no, you're good. You're good, my friend. You're good. That is what the chat is for. That is what the chat is all about, my friend. Talk as much as you want. I am down for conversation. I will say one thing about myself. You know, in real life, if you ever meet me, if it's not about video games or if, you know, if the conversation is not a whole lot about video games or what I do kind of at my job, which is church, then there's not a whole lot for me to really talk about. Also, I'm getting destroyed by Ridley right now. Hold up. Come on. Come on, dude. Ridley, you are in the red. You have got to be dead now. Come on. Ridley is down. Ridley is down. All right. Ridley is down. I would love to meet you. I love talking about games in church. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually, I recently got hired at a church. And right after graduating college, and it's been so much fun. I've really enjoyed doing what I do for them, which is basically their music. I'm actually their music leader as well, which is I'm their music leader as well as their social media manager. So I'm also kind of I'm in the middle of I've just about got done building. They've needed a church website for a long time, and so I'm kind of in the middle of designing that right now. So it's almost done, but it's not quite ready to go just yet. Let's see. Man, I missed the whole game. Oh, it's okay. Actually, Zero Mission's a lot longer than the original NES game. So even though we are headed to Mother Brain, which I will not be doing in tonight's stream. We're gonna save that for next week. This game's longer than the original Metroid NES. Like there's a big twist that happens in this version of that game. It does not end with Mother Brain. There's more to it. So I'm looking forward to the second half of this game. The second half of this game is pretty crazy. All right, let's get the heck out of here. And the exact same way, if someone talks to me about anything that isn't related to video games or Star Wars, I'm incredibly awkward. Yeah. What church do you go to? Let's see. What church do I go to? I go to a church called Sunrise Baptist Church. Which is ironic, because I kind of have to wake up at the crack of dawn to get stuff ready. So it's kind of funny that, you know, the church is called Sunrise, and I have to get up at sunrise. So there you go. Let's see. I don't think I was supposed to go that way, but here we are. Wait. Hold up. Oh, yeah, we need the Shine Spark ability. Got it. Hold on. Also, your phone vibration is blaring in my ears. Oh. You know what? I think I know why. You know what I'm fixing to do? 1 second, guys. I know why that was happening. Oops. I'm about to go to notifications and just hit Do Not Disturb because let's see. There we go. Perfect. Now then, I'll check them later. Yeah, the way I have my phone positioned is just right in front of me. I have it sitting directly on my mic. So anyway, yeah. Nice. I go to Bright Bubba. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Nice. I go to Anchor Baptist in Maryland. Being a youth pastor, hosting events and camps would be fun. Oh yeah. Yeah, I never did go down that far. Like I've never I've worked at a church camp before, but like I've never been like a director or anything like that. I don't know if like that is probably way above my head. I don't know if I could ever do that. Would it be pretty cool? I think so. But like I don't know if I could take on that job, that amount of responsibility, because it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see. But yeah, Bright Bubba, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. First time I think I've seen you in chat. How are you doing? What did we get? Ooh, yes, the screw attack. Nice, I'm still going to Camp Ella. Sweet. What camp are you going to? if you don't mind me asking. My phone did that too when it was sitting on the same surface as my mic arm, so in order to prevent that, I switched the ringer on and just turned it all the way down. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Fair enough. Ooh, yes. More missiles. The more missiles, the better, because we're going to need a ton of them when we get to the next area. What we need definitely is more super missiles, because good lord. Actually, wait, go back. Go back, go back. Can we go the other way? I'm guessing there. Yeah, we got to go back across. Yeah, we got to go back across. This year was New England there. There's also a winter retreat. Oh, okay. Was New England. There was also a winter retreat. Oh. Was... yeah, I'm here for the first time. Yeah, welcome in. Glad to see that you're here. Have a pretty great community. Hope you enjoy yourself. Mostly I do Metroid, Zelda, and Mario content. Next week might change though. Probably gonna do some DK content because DK Bonanza's coming out. But yeah, we have a pretty good community. So if you'd like what you see and you like hanging out, consider subscribing. On the road to 1,400 subscribers, getting there. Only, how many more left? I think when I last checked, we were at 1326, I think. So, but 3 more days until I leave for Costa Rica. Yeah, okay, that's awesome. Hope you enjoy Costa Rica. Are you gonna wait until you come back to play DK Bonanza, or are you gonna play it on the go? I honestly, I would cave and I would start playing it on the go. I know you said you wanted to wait to stream it, but I'm like, you know, I would cave, man. But if you're able to hold out and play it on the day of, if you're able to hold out and play it when you come back, that's pretty cool. Are you gonna be doing more Tears of the Kingdom, or are you done with that now? I might play through Tears of the Kingdom again soon. I don't know. I did play through it on the Switch. I did do a day and do like the Switch 2 edition. That was like right when the Switch 2 came out. For now, I think I may be done with it. My focus is kind of on, like I said, DK Bonanza and kind of marathoning Metroid, because Metroid Prime 4 is currently my most anticipated game. But I don't know. We might go back to Tears of the Kingdom soon. I have not done any of like the voice memories for Zelda Notes yet, so that might be what I do. Is I may return, look, and go hunting for the voice memories, because I think that would be pretty fun. But as of right now, I don't really have any plans to go back to that game streaming wise. I did do another casual playthrough just on the Switch, just on the Switch 2 edition, and I was completely blown away by that. All right, can I go up, please? That would be great. I'm gonna have to. I bought it physically, so I won't be able to play it until I come home next Saturday and pick it up at Best Buy. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, makes sense why you would want to get that game physical, because, like, it's Donkey Kong. I mean, that's, like, one of your favorite ever. That's fine. You seem chill enough that I'll probably not mind whatever you're playing, because I just like hanging out. Awesome. Good stuff. I'm glad. Yep, it's a pretty chill vibe here. Not a whole lot, you know, we hang out, we talk, we discuss, we speculate on upcoming Nintendo stuff, which hopefully a Nintendo Direct is around the corner, even though everybody was saying, hey, it's coming, it's happening this week. Apparently not, so. I'm excited for Silksong, but people are mad that it took 6 years. But most games do not get announced 4 or 5 years in development. Not mad, but going crazy. Yeah, you know, I think Silksong is gonna blow people's minds by how big it really is. Like, when I played Hollow Knight, because for the record, my channel members voted, the very first channel member poll was, like, Hollow Knight was on the very first one. and Hollow Knight 1, and I played it, very much blown away by just how big that game was. And if this game, if its sequel is going to take that game, the premise of the first game, and build upon that, I'm sure the game is going to be 10 times bigger. I'm sure it's going to blow people's mind by just how big it was. I mean, even if I did get it digitally, I would have waited until I got home to play it anyway, because I plan to stream the game from beginning to end. Yeah, that's fair. But my thing is, I feel like if you got it digitally, it would be an even bigger temptation, because, you know, it's just sitting there on your Switch. And I'm guessing, I don't know if are you gonna take your Switch 2 with you on your trip? Because if you took it with you and it's just sitting right there, I don't know, dude. I would cave. All right. We have taken down Kraid, and we have taken down Ridley. Alright. It's the Metroids. It's the Metroids. And that is where we're going to call the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the area where the Metroids and Mother Brain reside, but even though, what I love about this game is even once we take down the Metroids and Mother Brain, there's more to this game than there was in the original. So, I'm very much looking forward to next week, continuing this. Off to a great start. Metroid, I love this series. Let's see. Oh, I was thinking of Metroids. No, those are the Metroids. Very much the Metroids. But anyway, yeah, we've had a lot of people come in tonight. Max, Jen, Bright Bubble, welcome. I'm glad you have found the channel, and hope you will return and continue hanging out with us. It'll be awesome. D-Man was here for a little bit. Who else was here? Retro was here. Nighttime was here. So many people popped in tonight, and I really enjoyed that. Tomorrow, I will be streaming the next channel member voted game, which is the Plucky Squire. This little game right here. This game won the channel member poll, and so that'll be the next one I start playing tomorrow. And then Saturday, we will be playing, I will be racing against Nighttime Luigi in Wind Waker, Winner Takes All Battle. It'll be awesome. Dude, I don't know what it is, but your streams in particular just love the chill vibes. I'm gonna watch Pikmin stuff now after this, fair enough. Especially the Metroid ones, yeah. Yeah, Metroid's a lot of fun. And I think, especially when we get to Super Metroid, it's even more chill. Just because, like the music's kind of very much upbeat. Like, the music is kind of very intense in this game. Like, you can very much tell. But, like, in Super Metroid, the music is very laid back and very chill. And so, yeah. But, yeah. So, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm excited to get back into this. I haven't played Zero Mission in a while. I haven't played Super Metroid or Metroid Fusion. Or Metroid Dread, in fact, in a long time. So I'm excited to play through them all again in just preparation for Metroid Prime 4 coming. And I have a very special thing we're going to do for Metroid Prime Remastered when we get to that. Yeah, so looking forward to it. But guys, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are amazing. And see you guys tomorrow for the Plucky Squire and Saturday for Nighttime Luigi and I's competition. It's going to be great. I consider you the Metroid guy. It's Lolo, since you have such an enthusiastic knowledge of the series as well as Zelda. Yeah, well, I try. I try very much so. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome. And until the next video or next live stream, take care, everyone.